And the intelligence we get out here is such a worthless joke. We've been chasing him for a week and found nothing but dust.
General, if I may speak freely.
You may not. You're gonna stand there and tell me that this one guy took out your entire regiment? This one guy they call a walking nuke? What kind of a name is that? It means nothing. He's nothing. He's not there. What we got here is a fairy tale. A phantom, a legend that's just a story for the kids at bedtime. All right, you can speak freely now, Stridham. What's eating you?
I'm sorry to add to your problems, sir, but I can't urge you enough to take what I say very seriously. Our final victory depends on this, as do the valuable lives of many of our men.
Yeah? Sounds a little dramatic to me.
When you called him a phantom, you were right. That is exactly how he moves. This man wiped out several units in the same day, all of them miles away from each other. Also, since he's not one of the enemy, we can't get any information from the men we have as prisoners of war. The one thing we do know about this man is that even without the use of any weapons, he's causing numerous casualties and destroying many of the units we have in place.
You're boring me. Now please tell me that at some point this story is going to get interesting.
Sir, I am deadly serious about this. He's an ambusher. He will wait as long as he needs so he can attack the unit and take it out. He prepares for his strike in many different ways, preferring to bury himself or to submerge underwater. And remarkably, he can do it for up to a month, holding his breath, just waiting for the right moment to appear. His brain is wired like a wild animal waiting for its prey. He also has the physical strength of a dozen of our soldiers. This, combined with his state of mind, is a lethal combination. He knows destruction and maximum casualties. This motivation of his to destroy, it isn't just limited to these remote units currently on patrol. If it made it to our base, he could devastate our entire operation.
I think I've heard enough. A lone man using nothing but his own two hands defeats an entire unit of soldiers from the best army in the industrialized world. It sounds like some of the crazy stories I hear from the POWs we keep here. And come on, if he does exist, why come after our men? We're not this guy's enemy. We don't even have a clue as to who this guy is. Personally, I still think he's nothing but a ghost story.
I assure you, that isn't the case here.
You don't know. You don't know anything about this man, or even if he is a man. You bring me something so unsubstantiated a 7-year-old child could find the holes in it.
If you'll forgive me, sir. YUGIRO HANMA is most certainly a man, one who enjoys nothing more than combat. It's his very nature. Unfortunately, his life's only desire is for bloodshed.
Do you know how absurd that sounds?
Sir, in regard to the plan currently underway to advance on and capture Hill 027, if you are going to move your men into that region, it would be wise to provide plenty of reserves. I have it on good authority that he might be waiting in that area.
Thank you, Stridham, but don't concern yourself with that.
Sir?
That has already been arranged. You can never be too careful.
This is it. This is where they've been firebombing, sir.
Watch your step, man. There might still be some napalm around here. Now keep an eye out.
You throw a pretty decent punch there, kid. Those moves might work in a ring, but they can't hold up to a gun.
The locals around here have been turned into hamburger. But I guess the Imperial pigs still get to wear their robes. Look sharp, don't they? A major superpower in a war like this. They don't belong out here. This isn't their war to win. They should mind their own business. Your skills at martial arts are pretty impressive. I've heard rumors about you, you know. You don't use any weapons and you're part of the Asian bare-knuckle army. YUGIRO HANMA, 16 years old. I never believed what I heard. But now that I see you up close and personal, you really are just a young kid. Sorry about that. I wasn't trying to embarrass you. Mr. Hanma. Or is there more? You're not used to being this close to a woman. Huh. Looks like I really hit the nail on the head, right, kid? You should grow up and learn to take a joke. That big bad world out there isn't gonna be any nicer than me.
I could peel your skull like an orange right now if I wanted to. And there's nothing you could do about it. Got that? Do you understand?
got some moves too. Give yourself a pat on the back. Listen, you should stick with me for a while. I might have some use for you after all. One thing, all right? We each look after our own skins. That's how we do things out here.
ランディ・メアリー作戦をもしのぐ最強最後の空だ。爆撃総トン数2万トン。
The general's traditional victory walk across the battlefield. What a joke. Not like he did any of the fighting.
He hears you on its latrine duty for a month.
What a beautiful sight. Smells like freedom.
Well, you seem to be in a good mood, General. So there you are. I smell something other than freedom.
The general!
Is he dead?
We gotta get him to headquarters! Come on!
What do you mean the general was alone? Are you telling me there were no witnesses?
Why isn't the medic in here? Someone go get him! He's conscious!
You fools.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Mr. Hanma. Don't get any closer, men. Try not to think of him as a human being. This boy is faster than a cheetah, stronger than a lion, and more sly than any fox. He's been given the name the Walking Nuke, known for fighting like a bare-knuckled army. He also happens to be the champion in the open-weight division in grappling. And to think he's just 16 years old. It would be an honor to shake your hand, Hanma. Instead of instilling in them a sense of fear, I've taught my soldiers to respect and admire you, and they do. I know my enemy, so understand that before asking to shake your hand, I gave my men orders to shoot right through me if you take advantage of my goodwill. It truly is an honor to meet you.
I'm sorry about this, Captain.
I'm still wearing my bulletproof vest. Good thing none of those bullets hit my arms. I could have really been hurt. Guess I'm just blood.
He busted a hole in the wall and took off.
admit we made mistakes. We underestimated the enemy, and that will not happen again. Bring it down, men! I want the entire place destroyed!
Yes, sir!
Jane?
So we meet again, Mr. Hanma. I brought a little present for our friends.
60 seconds until attack!
We should have done this from the very beginning.
They'll never see it coming. Inside this thing is 120 kilos of TNT, 80 kilos of ball bearings, and in the center is 300 grams of tetrol, the newest and baddest explosive developed by Russian scientists. A shot glass of what's inside this thing has the power to destroy an entire stadium. So let's blow this joint. All rich fat cats have secret passageways in their homes. Come on, we don't have much time before they attack.
15 seconds! 10 seconds! 9, 8.
What are you doing?
7,
You'll get killed
6,
if you stay here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Now let's go.
1.
And fire!
Listen to yourself. You scream like any woman who has reached the limit of her power. You have courage in trying to act like a soldier, but you are still only a woman.
Why? Why did you hit me?
Jane, or should I call you Diane Neal?
They're coming.
I've known for a long time that the United Nations has great fears about my combat strength, because my powers will soon equal that of a nation's army. This tunnel was built in secret many years ago by the United Nations. How did you come to know about it? Being a UN worker was too much for you. I told you. I will protect myself no matter what the cost.
See it with my own eyes. Boy will have the fighting power of an entire army in 10 short years' time. He seeks total demilitarization, and even when facing extreme odds, he stays true to his convictions. I respect your strength, however, I have no choice but to use weapons.
Tell me, what is it you want from all this death? What is it?
Life can be cruel sometimes. 9 months later, I was born into this world.